Hey everyone, out here with the quad, the Terminator. Now, there have been a few questions that I have been posing about the Terminator here, and I wanted to touch base on them. Uh, for, for starters, well, to begin with, let me tweak this up a little bit. Uh, One, I am using a Movo shotgun mic, and I've got my little camera tripod, and I am testing out my uh, camera umbrella because it's right now it is 108 out right now, so it is freaking blazing ass hot. Uh, but I've been having issues with the Vitacci Terminator 300, and the thing with it is the idle is set too high. The all of the MSA or MSO quads, the Vitacci, all these 300 cc's with the high, low, neutral, reverse, using the Yamaha engine, they all say to set the idle between 17 and 19. Well, this one is set to 19, but on hot days it idles higher at about 2000, 2100. So I have to uh, tweak it and idle it down. And the airbox here, it's supposed to have a little screw on it, but this one, I'll post a photo of it. This one is a pinch bolt, so there's no screw head to turn on it. It's just a round shaft with a little flat side on each side just at the tip. To get these side panels off, it is not something that you pull. These are designed where you gotta tip it out. You put the front end, get the front end here, get the top up, and then you have to pivot it up and you bend this in. You push in to pull these tabs out. See if I can get it to where it fits properly. So this end is in. There it is. That's up and in. You press in and fold this out to get that, and then you drop this down and pull it out. That's how you open up those side pieces. What I've got to do is I've got to do some finagling here. One thing that I did find an issue with is the bottom frame right by the brake and the foot here. The exhaust runs right here, so it gets blazing hot right here because the exhaust is right there. But also, because it gets hot there, it melted the paint on that frame there. So I'm gonna have to clean that rust off because I've been through a few puddles. But I'm gonna have to clean the rust off. I'm gonna have to sand down that spot. Then I'm going to have to put on some high heat paint, similar to what's on the exhaust itself. But yeah, it's been a rough one with this. I've got to do some adjustments on some things. But my biggest thing right now is the idle control. I've got to take the idle down about I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can get it to where it's at like 18, 17, 18. Because when it's at 19, I can't shift gears without turning it off because it's idling too high for it to shift gears, so it grinds. So it's like it got to the point where I was like, you know what, screw doing it that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to idle. I'm going to change gears a different way. I'm going to change gears when it's off, and if I need to reverse or anything like that, I'm going to turn it on after putting it in reverse, back out, turn it off, put it back. And it's like I've just been doing pull through parking everywhere I go because I just didn't care. So I'm going to adjust the idle. I'm going to be happy about it once that's all said and done with. I have to find out which part of the front driver's side is squeaking when driving. And another thing I have to look into is the belt. I have to pull the belt off because I've got a new belt for this. This one squeaks, so I'm going to pull the belt cover off for the clutch. I'm going to clean it off. I'm going to spray it with some parts cleaner and get that cleaned off. I'm going to put the new belt on, and with it being, properly throttle adjusted, I'll be able to ride it more often than not. And I mean, yeah, these plastics are easy to take off when you know what you're doing. Because at first I was like, oh man, they're plugged in everywhere and stuff, and I don't want to take this, all this part. You just have to fold it, push in and fold out, and then you pull it down and it folds right down and comes right out. It's easy. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, there's the piece right there, and that's the little flat-sided bolt that I'm talking about. Just two flat sides and a regular round shaft. But yeah, usually it's got a little plastic screw there, metal with a plastic thumb screw on the outside and a Phillips head on the inside, so that you can either adjust it either way. But for some reason this one just has that metal deal, and I don't like that. But that's what I have to adjust. I think I'm gonna have to bring it out like 2 threads maybe, and go from there. But yeah, that's it. Okay, so what I did was I loosened that guy just enough to get this down to around 1400 RPM, and then because this was all it was pretty much bottomed out, so it could not go any lower, but it could go higher in throttle. And what I did was I've adjusted it so that when it's warming up, it's going between 16 and 1800 RPM, but now I can actually shift gears without it grinding. So much better. So much better. Yeah, I was worried for a bit, oh, what's going on with it? I can't adjust it like normal. But yeah, it's just the way they had it set is pretty wild. But yeah, there it is. I can switch gears without it grinding on me.